Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So y'all wanted a story time on my experience in the mental hospital. So it's like two different parts because I've been twice. So this is the first mental hospital. This was called West Park Springs Mental Hospital, which was in Richmond, Texas. They were pretty good. I kind of liked them. But okay, so the reason why I got in there, I'm gonna do a little backstory. So that night, the night I got in there, me and my adopted dad got into an argument and called the police or whatever. That could be a story time on all that. But he called the police. The police recommended me to go to the mental hospital. At first, I didn't get submitted in, but then my dad went to the other room and lied, saying I was self-harming, but I just didn't want to admit it, that I was thinking about killing him or whatever, and then I needed to be admitted in. So I was like, wow. And the sad point is I heard it all. So he was a really loud talker, and he just went next door and kept both doors open. So I heard everything, but I wasn't tripping. I was like, okay, whatever. So I got admitted in. At first I didn't, so whatever. I was in there for 9 days. It's a long time. Actually, me not knowing me going to the mental hospital could lead me into foster care. So I went to the mental hospital or whatever, thinking I was gonna go back to him and having family fun or whatever. And yeah, no. Every time I called my dad, because we could have phone call time, we always got into an argument. We would always yell at each other, so the mental hospital knew something was wrong and didn't know what to do, so they put me in extra therapy and everything like that to help with phone calls with my dad. They thought maybe I was angry at him for admitting me in to the mental hospital. To be honest, I wasn't. To me, it was a relief that I was away from him. I didn't know what to expect from the mental hospital. I didn't know at all. But I felt like it was a relief on my part that I was away from him. So, a relief is a good thing, I think. Yeah, to me it is. So, and I had this gut feeling that he was gonna come and see me one day. And he did. He acted like everything was cool, that I was gonna come home, everything was fine, that we weren't arguing anymore. But then the next day, he wouldn't answer my fucking phone calls. So I guess he just wanted to see me one more last time before everything happened. But the therapist pulled me in and was like, you're in foster care now. What, bitch? What? Come again. And then I talked to my caseworker or whatever, and this is how I got into CPS, or how I found out. And yeah, anyways, so 2 stories in one. But it was whatever, and I was like, what's gonna happen to my dogs? They're like, I don't know, they're keeping it. What's gonna happen to my brother? They didn't know I had a brother. So I got my brother admitted into foster care somehow. I don't know how I did it, but I said I have a brother or whatever. But me and my dad always used to get into arguments on the phone when I was in the mental hospital all the time. Our biggest argument was he said he took me out of school. So my brother went to the mental hospital before and never took him out of school. He just dropped off the schoolwork or whatever. My dad just permanently took me out of school. To be honest, he could have went to jail for that because that's illegal, because I registered in no school, period. So, he could have went to jail for that, but whatever. There's a lot of charges against him from me and my brother, whatever. But he could actually go to jail or prison. But this mental hospital had people with life. I wasn't like, okay, so I'm not used to like lice or nothing, you know, because like I take really good care of my hair or whatever. And I got lice for the first time because of the men's hospital. And it was so hard to get rid of because I had such long hair. But we got rid of it and never had it since. So that was good. But it was horrible. I was like itching. I didn't even know what was happening to my head. But yeah, so you know, whatever. But they woke you up every day at 6:30 to take your blood pressure. Every day at 6:30, and then they will wake you up again at 7. And yeah, they will wake you up at 7 to get ready, do hygiene, and line up for breakfast. So it was like pretty early. Your bedtime was 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9 o'clock, depending on your age. Mine was 8:45 because I was 14. So, you know, yeah. But anyways, so actually the first day I was there, I didn't even eat dinner yet or nothing, and that could be a story time on why. Part of like what happened that night. But it was horrible. But they gave me a lot of snacks. They took some blood work. I had to pee in like in a cup or whatever. Blood pressure. I had signed some papers, waited for my clothes, so I could like take a shower and go to bed. So by the time all of that was done, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. What the heck? But because I just got there or whatever, they didn't let me go to the cafeteria, so I could sleep in a little longer for an extra hour. Like instead of waking up at 7, I woke up at 8 and got ready, and they brought me the food to me. So yeah, that was okay, I guess. But it was crazy. But the day that my dad came, this story time's all over the place. But the day that my dad came to see me or whatever, I was kind of shocked that he was actually coming to see me or whatever. And like it was like in a room with other like parents visiting their children as well. And he's like, "Are there any cute guys here?" Me wanting to date a mental guy. You thought. But you know, I also got a lot of DMs asking if my boyfriend knows I was in a mental hospital. I don't know if he knew I've been twice, but he knows about the time that, like, during the time I knew him. He knows about that time. I lied to everybody saying I was at Disney World. I think he's the only person that knows the truth. No, 2 people. Besides the foster mom I was with. I had her help me lie. Because I don't want people to know. But anyways, so it was a lot of work or whatever, but we pulled it off. The lie or whatever. But yeah. It was... So, in the mental hospital, you go to therapy, group therapy. You see your doctor for, like, medication. See how the medications are working, if they put you on any. They put me on 2 pills. I don't even know what they're called because I'm not even on them anymore. But yeah, how. And then, you just have some fun with staff. You go to lunch, dinner, breakfast, and you can eat snacks whenever you want because they pass out snacks like every 10 minutes if they wanted. Or you could just go up to them and ask, "Can I have a snack?" And they will give you one. We will go outside, play basketball, run around, have fun. And then at 3 o'clock every day, we had to be in our rooms. We could take a nap for an hour, or we could write in our journal or whatever. Usually I took a nap. That's usually what I did. And then I did a lot of writing. Like when we're outside. I don't know why, but like back then when I was 14 and 15, back then, like, oh my god, I love to write like outside. Like that just everything just pops in my head outside. Now it just pops in my head like what I want to write at nighttime. So it's just like what the but anyways, so I did that and we did a lot of coloring. So like I came out of that men's hospital with so many color sheets. I was like but the worst thing about the hospital is they don't allow shoelaces. So if you have tennis shoes, you can't really have them. Jackets with lace, like things, you can't have them. So anything with string, you can't really have at all. They let the girls, some girls, if they weren't self-harmers, they let them have hair ties. They didn't let me have a hair tie for the first 3 days and was like, wait, this girl doesn't self-harm. And found out it was a lie or whatever. And gave me like hair ties to use or whatever. Because I was just tying my hair in a knot pretty much. They don't really give you a lot of blankets. So if you're cold, you gotta deal with it. Unless you're like not a self-harmer. So there's like different categories or whatever. So, you know. But sometimes we went to the gym or whatever. They had like a gym there. I think I only went twice out of that. And there was like clubs, things like therapy, like there's dog therapy. Oh my god, that was so much fun. The dogs were so cute. There's a art teacher who came in and taught you how to do art. It was different types of art stuff. A teacher who, like a music teacher came in. We did karaoke. So not everyone thinks, oh, hospitals are really bad. Some aren't. It depends on which ones you've been. This one was pretty good. So just stay tuned for the next mental hospital story, because I will be explaining you will see the difference between them two. This one was really good. I really liked it a lot. So, you know, yeah. And I'm rubbing my nose because I'm stuffy because my mom just got a plant in this room and I have allergies, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so, but that's pretty much my story time on the mental hospital. So, but they found out my dad did lie or whatever, and they're the ones I think called CPS. I don't know exactly if they're the ones that call it, but like I found out when I was at the mental hospital that I was at CPS. So yeah. But thanks for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If they're disabled, please go to my recent post on Instagram or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram will be in the description down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. I already said that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow at 4:30.